Do you want to learn how to make anyone like you instantly? Not through fake flattery, not by pretending, but by using powerful psychological tricks from the field of dark psychology. These influence techniques are based on human behavior, emotional intelligence, and subconscious persuasion, and they work fast. They're the same psychological tools that dark empaths, toxic personalities, and master manipulators use to gain trust and control. Used ethically, they'll make you more charismatic, influential, and emotionally intelligent. Used unethically, they turn you into a psychological weapon. Let's break them down and talk about how to use these dark psychology secrets for good: emotional mirroring and trust building. The first psychological technique is called emotional mirroring. This isn't just body language mimicry, it's emotional synchronization. When someone is excited, reflect that excitement. When they're anxious, slow your tone. When they're vulnerable, don't solve, just feel. This creates emotional congruence, which triggers the brain's oxytocin response, a powerful chemical that builds psychological trust. Dark empaths and emotional manipulators use this tactic to create false intimacy fast, but you can use it ethically to build genuine emotional connection. Don't perform empathy. Feel it. Be present. That's what makes it powerful. The spotlight shift. The second dark psychology tactic is simple but powerful. Make others feel important. Ask deep questions. Encourage them to share their story, reflect their values, and validate their experience. This triggers something called reciprocal liking, a principle in behavioral psychology that says people like those who make them feel liked. Manipulators fake this, but you can do it authentically. People crave attention that feels real, and deep listening has become rare. It's not about talking more, it's about making others feel heard. The contrast effect. Humans judge behavior based on contrast, not in isolation. If you're calm while others are reactive, you seem powerful. If you withdraw your attention occasionally, you become more desirable. Dark psychology experts use this to build emotional dependency. They give attention, then suddenly pull away. That's emotional control, a tactic seen in toxic relationships, narcissistic abuse, and psychological warfare. But ethically, the contrast effect can create healthy boundaries, intrigue, and emotional balance. Here's how. Don't always be available. Don't always agree. Don't always mirror. Hold your own energy. Power comes from presence and absence strategically balanced. The pratfall effect. Want a counterintuitive way to boost your charisma? Reveal a flaw, share a small insecurity, own a mistake. This taps into the pratfall effect, a psychological phenomenon where highly competent people become more likable when they show vulnerability. Why? Because perfection feels cold. Imperfection feels real. Dark manipulators fake this vulnerability to disarm you, then use your trust against you. But if you use it with authenticity, it makes you relatable, trustworthy, and deeply human. A warning about manipulation. These psychological tricks are powerful. They bypass logic and speak directly to the subconscious mind. That's why they're used by cult leaders, toxic influencers, and social engineers to manipulate, control, and exploit. If you're using these tactics just to be liked or to gain power, you're playing a dangerous game. Dark psychology is a mirror. It reflects who you are inside. The moment your intention becomes manipulation, trust collapses. So use these techniques not to control people, but to connect with them. Influence built on truth lasts longer than any trick. Now you know how to make someone like you using proven dark psychology techniques: emotional mirroring, subconscious influence, the contrast effect, strategic vulnerability, deep listening, and attention control. These are tools of power used by both manipulators and leaders. The difference lies in intent. Use them with integrity, and you won't just be likable, you'll be unforgettable. For more dark psychology breakdowns, persuasion tactics, and emotional intelligence tools, subscribe, protect your mind, master your influence, and stay one step ahead of psychological manipulation.